Greetings, user. Thanks for playing my demo. It's still a work in progress, there's currently no end to the game, but I challenge you to be one of the first to reach level 15. You have 3 days to explore before your character perishes. If you have feedback, please join my Discord. As a solo developer, the feedback is so incredibly helpful in shaping the trajectory of the game's development. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, whenever you are playing this game. Risky Biscuit. Thanks, Biscuit. Hi, I'm Dave, and this is SOS Forgotten Planet. Oh gosh, this is a Morse code game. Um, how did I even find out about this? I forget. Somebody sent it to me. I don't know. It's a demo, which is fine. Apparently, it teaches you Morse code, which is pretty sick. Obviously, the dots and dashes there under SOS, really big. So, I figured why not, see if I can actually learn something valuable for my not use. And I guess now we've got a goal. Let's see if we can reach level 15. The game aims to teach you Morse code. When listening to Morse code, there are various different speeds. Please pick one according to your Morse code skill. These can be adjusted in settings later. What? I do not know Morse code, but I might as well just start on beginner. Game difficulty, single save game. Allow only one save slot for this playthrough. Permadeath, if enabled upon reaching a 0 health, the game will end. You know what? Maybe when I'm God of Morse code, I can do permadeath or single save. Your stamina recharges faster over time while not running. Neat. Okay. The style's certainly interesting. The Fall of Redmont Dynasty. A single chapter from the fall of Oro, mostly a propaganda puff piece for Frederick Alheim. The last straw for the Frederick. Jiminy Christmas. The last straw for the Redmont dynasty came when Vice Admiral Frederick Alheim, head of the Navy and previously a close confidant of Castor's, came forth with damning testimony of Castor's mental state. He made the case that Castor had been driven mad by the duties of his office and was now a danger to every Union planet if left unchecked. It wasn't long before a coalition of planets with the support of the Navy rose up in opposition to the aristocratic government. Attempts to arrest Castor were made, but he and his family fled across the galaxy into exile before he could be captured. With their head of state gone, the Union was dissolved and a new government in the form of a republic was formed in its stead. This new republic, now led by Frederick Alheim, managed to secure peace across the old Union territories with very little violence. Frederick Alheim remained a very popular leader of the republic, winning many elections until he retired at the age of 72 after 20 years in power. Too long. That's so cool. I'm just clicking. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You know when you said we were going to explore some old facility on some old forgotten planet? I should have known you meant Oro.
Oh. Bro, tell me you did
Would you have come if I said it was?
I love it.
Probably. I would have still tried to talk you out of it first, though.
Something's just not right about what our teachers taught us. That a once benevolent ruler suddenly goes mad, and then almost completely destroys an entire planet. Doesn't that seem a bit strange to you?
Not really.
I've heard it from you 100 times, Clara. Yes, it's strange, but I think this has more to do with the fact that this once benevolent ruler just happens to be your grandfather.
Hundreds.
He was a good man. He wasn't the lunatic the galaxy paints him out to be. And now we see the truth. Trees don't grow on a planet that's been glassed. Also, our faces aren't being melted off, so I guess they were lying about the corrosive atmosphere too.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but there are some serious penalties for coming to this planet. I'm talking about, like, years in prison. Are you absolutely sure about this? We could still leave now and no one would even know we were here.
Okay.
I've waited my whole life for this. I endured the bullying, the harassment, the rumors spread about me. Now I finally have a chance to prove them all wrong. There's no way I'm going back.
Well, at least I tried. Just don't blame me if something bad happens. The building we detected is just up ahead. Remember, we only have a couple days until the Republic Patrol comes by again, so we can't stay for long.
Thanks for coming, Flynn. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming with me, Flynn. I really appreciate it.
I honestly wasn't expecting
We've
it.
been friends since we were 8. I'll be with you to the end. Let's go.
Aw.
Race you to the ruins?
Don't think I'll just let you in.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh no, I have a sprint meter.
It's getting pretty dark.
Good thing I brought my flashlight.
What, that whole thing? Don't you have to keep charging it?
Yeah, but I like that there's no batteries.
Hey, there's the ruin.
Roll wheel
It's
to...
actually in pretty good condition.
That's cute. Childhood friends with...
Hey there, Slowpoke. Look at this. This ruin still has power.
Am I crazy or does it look like Keanu Reeves? It reminds me of Keanu Reeves in that weird animated, not animated movie where they had a weird filter. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But he looks like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, it seems like we'll be able to use the hacking protocol I made after all.
What hacking protocol?
What hacking protocol?
Flynn's like, really?
Did you not read the papers I gave to you?
He's so hurt.
I skimmed it.
So you should know how to open the door then, right?
No clue.
That's awful.
I literally handed you the instructions. Said this was very important for you to read, and you said you'd read it.
Well, I'm sorry, Flynn. I didn't get the chance to read it. Blame Clara for losing your instructions.
I figured if I really needed to know it, you'd just tell me when I needed it.
But this is what well, whatever. You see that door over there? It has a letter code. If you transmit that code in Morse, it'll open.
Cue to show codes.
Got it.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, it actually worked.
Did you not test this before?
There weren't exactly many opportunities to test against ancient tech, so no. But it worked, so let's get moving.
This is ancient tech?
Hey, Clara.
So how do I...
Why
What?
does your hacking protocol use Morse code?
I don't have to read. They answer stuff for
The
me.
security systems they used on Oro at the time was pretty great, but now they're all basically ancient tech. Each door had a unique identifier to allow it to be remotely opened. There was a flaw, though, that was only patched out after the Oro incident. If you send a very specific low-frequency signal in Morse code close enough to the door, it interprets that as the remote opening signal and opens.
That is actually really good in-universe writing to explain why it would be Morse code.
I then just hooked up your personal computer to be able to transmit at that frequency at the press of a button. Pretty neat, eh?
But why do I have to input it manually? Can't it just send the Morse for me?
Because it's cool. Plus, I wanted to learn the Morse code, so figured this was a cool way to do it.
Oh, that's such... I like that. That is solid writing right there. Why wouldn't you just... Because it's cool to send Morse code yourself? Like, what?
Oh, I see.
Need anything else?
So,
Each door has a letter code on it. If you transmit the Morse, need anything else?
Okay. That, Flynn, discount Keanu Reeves, you're my hero, alright? How do I... Okay. Emergency exit, KA, lab status critical, do not enter. I, was it a Q? M. I don't like that sound is involved there. E is just one dash, or one dot.
did you see that?
Oh, yes, I did. The computers are working. Let me check them out. Oh, we might be able to get this to work. Clara, come over here.
Huh. I don't know why it's a water sound effect, but... New objective, investigate the ruins added. Investigate the ruins updated. One. Open the door to the ruins, investigate the ruins. Okay. Type open followed by the Morse code being played to open. So, open. Is it just I? Oh, is it N? Okay. It was a clear dash. I wasn't getting it. Okay. It's a little finicky, but I don't think that's the game's fault necessarily. I mean, like it is and it isn't. Like if you're doing precise Morse code, and if I do have to send longer messages for later levels, then that makes sense.
Hey, Clara. Looks like everything here is still mostly working. The portal down there should be able to get us down into the main lab that's deep underground. The portal doesn't seem to be on right now, but you should be able to turn it on with the control panel at the far end of the room. Anyways, while we're here, though, you should look around. Seems like there's some lock boxes that may still have some useful stuff in them.
Thank you. I already got that. Press C to crouch. I have to stay pressed. Okay, wait. Yes. This is not my fault. The paper seems to be from the manager of the S office complaining about the O rectors of Oro. So 9 days ago, one of the big shot directors barged through the door of this emergency exit and demands us to let him back into the lab. He should know the protocol, and that everyone must go through the designated entrances. This is an emergency exit, for God's sakes. But who am I to argue with the director? So I let him through. Then today, who do I get a call from? Director Karzest. Karzest. Who reamed me out for breaching protocol. It's not my fault. Why don't they grind that axe against their director buddy instead of me? Yeah, because that's going to happen. Really? All I wanted was a nice, quiet place to live out my last 5 years before retirement. I didn't want to be caught between a couple of directors and their petty squabbles.
Seems like the directors were not getting along. Wonder why the first one wanted to enter here, though.
Okay. I'm mistaking the dashes for dots. And I think it's because I'm expecting it to be longer for a dash. I guess we're gonna go this way. Oh, T. What was T again? There we go. This is open eye. No, it's not. It's A. Dear citizen of Oro, the Union fleet has completely surrounded the planet, and we expect orbital bombardment is imminent. For your safety, please evacuate all surface locations and find refuge in the void spaces by order of the directors board. Well, that's fun.
This panel seems broken. I can probably fix it, but I would need an electric component. Maybe I can find some parts nearby.
Oh, it's open ET. Craft. Okay. Do I have it?
Looks like the panel is working again.
Sure.
I should probably talk to Flynn before activating the portal, though.
Should I? Yeah, I'll talk to Flynn.
Hey, Clara.
Hey.
Great job fixing the panel. I've configured the portal so it should get us somewhere into the main part of the lab.
Okay.
A lot of the data is corrupted though, so I'm not totally sure where we'll end up.
That's concerning.
All you need to do now is activate the portal from the panel and we should be good to go.
Alright, guess I'll head back down to the panel.
Oh, hey, wait, one more thing.
Yes?
Well, I wanted to ask you something.
Sure, what is it?
Never mind, I can ask you later.
Just ask me now. No time like the present.
This is probably like a terrible time to ask this, but I was wondering if, like, after we find whatever we find down here, I was hoping you might want to go to dinner together? Like, on a date?
My man. Way to go, Flynn. You know what? A lot of bravery there. You know, you went with the girl. It sounds like you've been friends for a while. That was horrible timing. Let's get this portal open. I cannot do that. I can't. No.
I think I'd like that.
Yes.
Really? Awesome. Okay, let's just get this portal open.
Beautiful. And you know what? Unfortunately, that means that I've also sealed your fate, Flynn. You are going to die. You're going to die anyway. Now it's confirmed. Absolutely. Because this is a horror game. You think people get to be happy in horror games? Absolutely not. Is this technically a horror game? I think it's just I would imagine with the weird, creepy Spectre guy, but
All right, here we go. What was that? What the hell was that? Wait, the portal! I guess I'll have to find another way out. For now, I should focus on finding somewhere safe.
Okay. I don't like that. Well, that kinda, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, so we already have this creepy monster. I like the smoke monster. I will never be free from Lost. Huh. So I don't know why you needed to add weird behemoth guy. Fabricator? Sedative? Pills that will make you feel calmer. Wait, how does that time before overheat required inputs? Or I can get to repair broken tissue. Oh, affects health. Interesting. Oh, it's a sanity thing again, isn't it? Nerve. What's N? Okay, so far E and N. So E is just a dot, N is dash dot. And then I. I is dot dot. Is that dash dash? Is it M? I picked up sedatives. Press E to pick up AK-47 energy drink. My flashlight was low. Nice. What was...
Clara, can you hear me?
Why the music cut out?
Flynn? Is that you?
Clara, so glad you're alive. Are you alright?
I'm okay now. Haven't seen that monster since I got through the portal.
I'm just glad you got into the portal before I got you. I was worried it might follow you, so I turned off the portal and waited for it to leave.
Where would it have gone? There wasn't any other...
I turned it back on, but when I went through, it had to connect it to somewhere else. I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I am.
Okay.
Where are you now? Is it safe? If so, I think I can get over there.
I just got here, but it looks pretty safe.
Alright, I'll make my way over there. I might be a little while though, so if you're wanting to look around, don't wait for me. If you're hurt, maybe look around for somewhere to rest up. Otherwise, you should probably try to explore some more, to gather supplies.
Be careful, Flynn. It's pretty dangerous out there.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. You just be careful yourself, alright?
I will. See you soon, Flynn.
Aw. I'm so happy for them. You know what? Overwrite. Storage. What? I don't know what these are. Can I view stats? Highest zone reached. Days slept. Lost technology. Races won. You're building a lot into this.
Seems like I can't open the door from this side.
Oh. I don't like hearing other stuff opening. Yes. Sleep to end the day. Okay, this has to be I. Thank you. You've unlocked the permission system. This allows you to equip permissions or gadgets and activate them by pressing the corresponding key. By default, every door you open will be added to a permission slot, with the latest door overriding the oldest. Equipping gadgets will override this functionality, but more slots can be gained by upgrading. Activating permissions costs energy, which can be replenished in the safe zone. Day 4, a journal entry of a survivor in the RST forest first in the first few days of Oro's bombing. Why are there letters missing at the top there? Day 4, the bombing up above hasn't stopped for days. For days. I can hear the impacts despite being kilometers underground. I know I'm in no real danger, but hearing the whole complex shake is a bit unnerving. The worst part is the little whispers coming from around every corner. I never know what they're saying or who's there, but I keep hearing them, and it's keeping me on edge. I'm starting to think I'm not going to make it out of this. I just wish I could talk to Cassie one last time. Getting to look into her beautiful blue eyes once more could make me forget everything happening here. Man. I think I missed the other journal entry. There was, here. Day 1. They're telling everyone to take refuge in the void spaces, but I'm not going. It's still plenty safe in the underground labs, and those void spaces creep me out. There's no end, just infinite darkness. My mind should know there's nothing out there, but still can't shake the feeling. I found this abandoned scientist lodging and have it all to myself. Would have rather been sharing it with my dear wife Cassie, but I'm also glad she is far away and safe on another planet. I sure did pick a horrible time for a business trip. Ah, dang, man. I don't want to be hearing this. Don't make me sad. Oh, huh. Interesting. That is... canned garlic bread. Bro, there's so many cool little things in here. Okay, and portal has lost its connection. Thick chicken thighs. Brian's thick chicken thighs. I don't... That's probably very intentional. I don't know that there's anything to be afraid of right now. But I also don't want to assume that there's nothing. Because that is foolish. But I don't know if the opening and closing of doors is just me getting outside of the radius for doors that I've opened, and if they'll open back up. Oh, I was here earlier. Yeah, I think that's the case. Was it, there we go. Man, I'm looping. I also don't want to use up my sprint and then run into something. Alright. I am willing to bet that the creepy ambiance is just that. It's meant to be creepy ambiance. Hey, day 10. Cassie is here. She had flown here to surprise me on my trip and was also trapped when the bombing started. She's been wandering around ever since looking for me. She's let me know there are more survivors and plenty of food in one of the refuge. I think that should be refugee locations, and has convinced me to join her there. I'm going to miss this cozy place, as the void spaces still don't make me feel right. But how could I say no when she looks at me with those perfect green eyes? Green, hold on. No. No. Oh. He's crazy. No space in inventory. Oh my goodness. I need nourishment. And apparently... yeah. Go figure. What if I do that, that, and that? Okay, so now I don't need nourishment. For now, I'm like half full. And now can I take this? Okay. Oh. Okay. maybe not quite, because I think I had another... Change outfit. Yellow short, really? I think the black with a blue jacket. There we go. Can't tell you why. I hate that stuff's closing. Okay, sleep and end the day. Sleeping will heal both health and nerve up to 50%, and then add your current nourishment level to both. Nourishment will then be set to 0. All temporary food effects will be lost on rest. You only have 2 more days until you succumb to Unreality. Oh, that's what he meant by 3 days. Then I shouldn't sleep. Okay.
Oh, not you again.
Well, now I hear it. Pick up lost technology. Consume technology to choose a new gadget or gadget upgrade. It's okay. I get what you meant. Do I have an inventory? I for inventory. It's intuitive. Do I don't. I have to probably run it through something. Okay, well, it sounded like it was coming from that direction, so... what was... He's just dot. Let's go this way. I don't like hearing those sounds. Two wires. Open eye. Open end. Okay. Sector 43. This one's in. Picked up 2 battery. No, hold on. What was, Oh, gee. What is this? Fabricator status. This is a fabricator too? Oh! I shouldn't have run. That was probably a mistake. Wires. Piece of cloth. Piece of torn cloth. I'm guessing... You know what? That would make sense. Is the fabricators do make stuff for me to use. I don't know why I wouldn't have pieced that together. It costs energy to use them, though. That is entirely plausible. Did it see me? It definitely saw me. I don't think it actually saw me. You know what? I'm gonna see how far I can get. So let's just keep going into the void. Or the nerve, or whatever they're calling it. Open and shoot. That does me no good. Recharges energy that is used to power permission systems. I don't need batteries. I don't need cloth either. Realistically, I don't know that any of this does me any good right now. What was G? 2 dashes and a dot. I can't sprint. Nice. Scrap metal. I need an electrical component. Why did I get that face? Can I... Okay, so I can run past him. Can he get through doors? No. Okay, so I can lock him into spaces. Interesting. I don't know how effective that is, though. If he can just move... Like, will he get free? I guess I'm finding out. Oh. What was H? 4 dots. Dot, dot, dash, dot. F. No, it's... Open. Okay, now we're getting into... Whoa. Polygonal wafers? Pilgrim polygonal wafers. A? What? Oh, that's cool. Is it just a dash? It's just a dash. It's open T. Oh my gosh. It's messing with my nerve. I think it's still locked in there. Huh. Thick chicken. Scrap metal. I guess I'll have some thick chicken thighs. Cannot eat anymore, too full. I get it. So you can't abuse the system. There we go. Well... I'm gonna lose. I don't have the space. Interesting. Can I find him again? I think I'm not making it any further. Hello? Yeah. Is that it? What happens when I die? You lose consciousness. You fade in and out as your vision blurs. You drop everything and just focus on getting back to safety. You are deeply battered and bruised, but after resting overnight, you are well enough to continue exploring. That's not death. That's losing consciousness. Huh. Was it F? The music cut out? And now it's back?
Seems like I can't open the door from this side.
Seems like I can't open the door from this side. I mean... no, yeah. Let's just see what happens. Last day. So what happens if I go to sleep again? This is your last day. You can no longer sleep. So I have to go into the unknown. Is it the same every time? I mean, I'm not making it, like, realistically. I imagine getting to like floor 15, sector 15 is gonna be fairly difficult. Oh my gosh, that scared. This is the end. This is it. Unreality has taken hold of your mind, even though you are now probably imagining being in a better place. What remains of your ragged brain and body shamble forth. Though the lab, you have failed to find the truth, and now you live forever in unreality. Huh. Okay, I mean, you know what? Is there credits? No? No credits? Credits. Oh, that's awesome. We got Serene September for Clara, Kevin Paculin for Flynn. I don't know why I cannot go any faster than this. Bogdan Lungi is the animator. Pirate 8888. Transporter Spaceship is licensed under Creative Commons attributes. Okay, so the actual spaceship asset. And then the developer himself, Risky Biscuit, is not included in his own credits. Well, I will say, great work to the people who participated, as well as to Risky Biscuit. This has a lot of potential. I think the writing's hilarious. Not in a negative way. I think it's good to have kind of this, like, this very kitschy vibe when you compare it to the darkness that you're facing with this. The actual Morse code features are difficult. I think I have a few letters now, but was it just not working for me? And that's the thing, right? Is I did do beginner, which said it was accelerated, so it's designed to help you get that repetition in. I think this would be a good game. Even if you removed some of the negative elements, I think as a puzzle game, this has a lot more potential. I think the Morse code feature is probably like your biggest selling point. I think if you remarketed this as a puzzle game, something along the lines of like The Witness or The Watcher, which was the parody one, right? It would be fantastic. Not to say that this is bad. The writing is good. The story is interesting. There's definitely something there. I don't know if the inconsistencies were intentional or not. It kind of feels like it with all of this unreality stuff, because you had the guy talking about his wife. Oh, she's there, and now her eye color changes, and that's a big deal, because it's like, well, hold on, what? maybe early on he would be remembering her blue eyes, and then as he descends into madness, if he found survivors, he probably didn't. He would be getting those details wrong, or she. I don't want to make any assumptions, but no, I mean, absolutely phenomenal start. Somebody looking for answers, like explanation of the technology and why you need to use Morse code. Absolutely, I think hilarious and brilliantly explained in universe. The fact that you have to do it yourself too, just it it really like was particularly satisfying, that explanation to me. So I really enjoyed that. Um, it is incomplete, right? Version 6.1, but man, is there so much there that I think this would be just such a good game. Especially like if it ever like developed any further. I will say that maybe, and partly because it's a demo, right? I don't even think I had enough um, resources to be able to make a third one at that point. So I don't know if that was a fault of it being procedurally generated. It definitely felt as though I was stuck. Now, I didn't explore all the rooms, so it very likely could have been that I just like missed something. But that would be my only like criticism, is it felt a little too hard on the finding stuff uh, portion of the game. Um, yeah, I mean, I also felt brilliant for being able to lock the monster in the door. You quickly described a mechanic, and I was like, oh, well, what happens if it works? And it did, and that was like extremely satisfying. The only other thing that I wasn't sure of was Mr. Creepy Eyes here, and how he played into it, like whether or not uh, him following after me was my fault if I did anything to start that, or if I was simply taking too much time, or if because I had locked away that first guy, if this was a game mechanic designed to now put more pressure on me. A lot of the like sanity and madness indicators are fine. There's no issues with any of the items or the food. It's just the scarcity of the items to get to the next level. I know you're not gonna hand them all to the player right away, but realistically, this is fantastic. It was a great experience. I really enjoyed it. I think this would be great as a puzzle game. You could teach individuals how to do Morse code. Uh, but regardless, I think if I played through now, the thing that I don't know is if I go through again, is it procedurally generated to the sense that, or to the point rather, where I will get different letters or not? I don't know. Um, it felt like it was supposed to be procedurally generated, so who knows? I can't say for sure. I think that would be a cool function. Maybe I'll check it out later. I'll definitely be I'll be adding it to the wish list. I mean, what planned release date Q1 of 2026. So last update was as of June 12th of 2025. You know, it looks good. I gotta say, Risky Biscuit Games, you know, excellent job. What I think at the beginning it said that he was a one-man dev team, which is huge. The fact that you put this together. Also, the art style. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's very unique in the sense that like I have seen this style before, right? It's a very creepy, or at least when it's done in this form, it's very creepy. It's very comic booky. Um, like the cell, it's cell shaded to a degree, I think, but also like it's like cell shaded on steroids, which almost heightened the aesthetic to it. All in all, brilliant. I can't say enough praise for this game. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a big deal when it comes out. So I'm definitely adding it to my wish list. I hope you enjoyed this. Hey, go ahead and download it. I'm going to leave all the information in the description for this. Play it for yourself. Learn Morse code. That's a crazy skill that you're never going to need for anything, but if you do need it, then you got it. So that's super sick. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments about my Morse code skills and whether or not, I would have survived myself in this kind of environment. Probably wouldn't have, because I don't know Morse code. But hey, with the cheat sheet, everything's possible, or something like that. Like, comment, let me know how dumb I am. It was great. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.